Alright, hello everybody, and I welcome you to my, I should say, first proper woodworking video. And in this video, I'm gonna be making a wall decoration to one of the kindergartens here around the region. So you can see me here gluing on each part of the tree on this sheet of plywood, which I'm gonna cut up in just in a sec, just because I have to cut this sheet of plywood to a bit smaller pieces, because otherwise I wouldn't just fit it on my bandsaw. And so I trace those lines across the plywood and then make a cut with my jigsaw. And here I am with my bandsaw, and I always wear a safety gear, which for me is a safety glasses and earbuds, because bandsaw, it's pretty loud machine, and it's really worth it to protect your ears and also eyes. And this was by far the most time consuming part of this whole build, after the hand sanding the edges. Yeah, that's true. But you'll see that in the second half of this video. And I spent nearly 1 hour cutting out all of the parts of this tree. And after that, I assembled the whole tree on my floor, and I marked and I numbered each piece from the underside, because I'm going to be getting rid of the paper on the top side. Here I'm using my bandsaw to give each piece of this tree its own shape, and also to kind of sand the edges to make them smoother. But after that, I'm going to also hand sand them to the final grid. This is just a rough part of the sanding, so after this process, there's going to be another step, which is going to be really time consuming, and it took me probably 2 hours to get everything done. And the leaves, yeah, I'll be showing you how I made them in the second half of the video. So to talk about hand sanding, I always go up to 240 grit sandpaper. Well, on the plywood, it's really okay to just go up to 180. So I went up to 180. I didn't go up to 240, but yeah, doesn't have to be necessarily that fine. So here's one thing what I've discovered when I was sanding the surface with my random orbital sander. And the thing is, I shouldn't be using my vacuum anymore for this type of sanding, because the vacuum puts so much pressure on the piece and also on the rotor, so it actually doesn't spin, and the sandpaper just vibrates, and that what around a orbital sander shouldn't be doing. It has to spin too, so I'm gonna go just with a filter. And here's the template, what I'm gonna be using to mark all the leaves on another sheet of a poplar plywood. And yeah, so here's how I'm doing it. And I think I've used probably around 50 leaves on this tree. So after the Jenga tower of leaves was built, I went out to my sander again, to my belt sander again, to give each leaf its own shape. So yeah, here I'm using only filter on my random orbital sander, and you can see it spins a lot faster. And here on to finishing. For this project, I'm going to use a polyurethane based lacquer, and I dyed it with a brown color so it imitates the tree's bark, I should say. And yeah, so again, I'm putting 2 coats of this brown lacquer. So once was everything dried, I moved on to leaves, and I'm gonna color one half to kind of yellowish brown color, and the second half to red color, because it's autumn and the teacher could probably teach the kids the different seasons. That's how we meant it to be, actually. So yeah, I'm using a acrylic based colors here, and after that I sealed it with a transparent polyurethane. So once was everything done, there was only one thing for me left to do, and that was to tape the back side with a double side tape, which is gonna hold each piece on the wall. This tape, it's a bit thicker, so it allows the tape itself to stick on the wall a bit better than a normal double side tape. So yeah, here I am in the class, assembling the whole tree on the wall, and I think that turned out pretty amazing. Um, yeah, the teacher was happy, and hopefully the kids are going to be happy too. And yeah, I'll return probably on spring and put the green leaves on. And yeah, so I'm not gonna leave this tree here alone. I'm going to still go, and it may probably improve this tree. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this video. I really appreciate your support, mainly on Instagram with my jewelry and everything. So I owe you a big thank you, and yeah, I really appreciate it. And hopefully you enjoyed it, and please stay tuned for the next video. Goodbye.